Alright, and the game is up. They still have the spec delay in, but I think for the next game they will change that. So this is part of the 12 weeks challenge given by Food Police to these players, where they try to improve their skills in Age of Empires. And the challenge this week was just to play against each other, play a best of 3, and see who comes out on top, who has the better training, who has more success in improving their skills in Age of Empires. So the first game will be played on Nomad, as always, with random civilizations. So Herr Acker, here we see he's getting the Aztecs versus Jesse the Emperor, who's getting the Vietnamese. So for these players at their level, I think it doesn't make too much of a difference, except that the Aztecs, of course, can't go for knights. So there's a big downside for Herr Acker, because these players probably very used to playing with knight civilizations. But let's see what he can make happen in this game once it starts. So maybe during the commenting of this match, Food Police will join in the commentator's studio, but so far I'm alone here. Alright, and we're in the game. Oh well, we're in the game once Herr Acker actually is loaded in. Alright, and there we are. So, of course, it's a nomad start, so each player starts with 3 villagers. And each player needs to find a good spot for their town center. And so players will be looking around a little bit, but it's important to not look around too much, because you need to get your town center up as soon as possible, just to start to create villagers right away. And Jesse the Emperor, he is doing that. He has dropped his town center right here next to Woodline, whereas Herr Acker's still wandering. Now he is dropping his town center here, also next to Woodline. He has some deer next to him, he has some berry bushes or forage bushes there. And we already see a villager fighting, but this is not looking good for Herr Acker. I think Herr Acker will lose this one, yes, and he retreats, but it's too late. I think he will just lose this villager for free. What a disastrous start for Herr Acker. It's always so risky to go for will fighting in these kind of situations. And I think he won't be able to, or maybe he will be able to save this villager if there's no bumping involved. Oh, Jesse realizes this, wants to save his own villager by retreating right there. So some early aggression, but this gives Jesse the Emperor some information as to where Herr Acker is located. And Herr Acker is over here, although I think Jesse the Emperor doesn't know exactly where he is, but he must have a rough idea. And at the same time, Jesse the Emperor is now leading Herr Acker back to his town center, so he will be able to see where he is, but Herr Acker needs to be careful, so that his villager is not being shot, but he doesn't realize. Okay, now he realizes, but oh, it's too late, and he loses the first villager. What a disaster. And already a lead for Jesse the Emperor, although now he's sending out the weak villager again, so that might be a bad move on his behalf. So let's see, Food Police is here with me, but he's still muted. So I don't know if he will join. He will join at any point. Yeah, there he is. So welcome, Food Police, to the stream.
Thanks, amazing. I missed the beginning, but is this still the first game?
Yeah, this is of course the first game, because Jesse
Okay,
was playing a training match against the computer, against the AI, to warm up.
Excellent.
And I'm not sure if you're in the game, but Herr Acker already lost 1 villager to the town center fire of Jesse the Emperor.
Yeah, I just caught that in the Twitch stream. I'm not in the game yet.
Alright, well then once you're ready, you can yeah, continue commentating with me. But so far not too much happening, because we just started the game.
Okay, very good. So, who do you think is favored? Will Acker win again this series?
Win again, you mean? I mean, last time he lost pretty badly against Vassal, right?
Well, that's true, yes. Surprisingly hefty loss, but he won against Jesse in the earlier series.
Oh yes, but I think Jesse has improved quite a bit. He also got some premium coaching, which the viewers might have seen. So I think Jesse may have a slight advantage here.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
What is your prediction?
I think that Herr Acker still has the upper hand. But yeah, maybe Jesse can surprise him.
Although saying that, Jesse having a bad start, not going for the dock, only now getting the dock up, and so he's already a villager behind. Even though Herr Acker lost one villager, so not the best start of Jesse the Emperor. So maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, so I mean, I loved your training session with Jesse. It was so fun to watch. But you could see that Jesse had some weaknesses still. So not going for loom, for example, you had to force him to go for loom, and now he's being walled in. Whoa!
Oh no, he was walled in. How did that happen? Come on.
But he can get out.
Yeah, it's not too bad, and the villager still has something to do. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Acker being like matching against Vasal has given him an impulse to improve at the game. So maybe he now is the favorite.
Yeah. Well, Herr Acker, he said that he didn't think that Vasal was too strong, but he was just surprised by the aggression. But what is the boar lure?
Yes, that's ridiculous. And also, setting all these waypoints is nice and all, but it just increases the walking distance.
Oh no.
So yeah, that's gonna be risky. I mean, one bad downhill hit and... Or not even that is necessary. He has loom.
He has loom, that's good.
But the waypoints are messing up the pathing, I think. Oh, downhill hit. Oh, no, he's lucky. Oh. If he garrisons... Oh.
I hope he remembers to garrison, because often he doesn't garrison.
Yes, he did garrison.
Oh yeah.
But he will lose a villager anyways? No. Oh, almost lost the villager. Now 2 villagers at 2 HP has Jesse the Emperor.
Oh.
And now the...
Okay, but what was that lure? But okay, it's amazing that he got it in, because there was a boar of Herr Acker.
Yes, so it's a pretty good lane, to be honest. Risky.
Yeah, well.
But it paid off.
Well played.
Yes, but Herr Acker's still ahead in villager numbers, 15 to 12. Ooh, and there's a weak villager sent out by Jesse the Emperor, and Herr Acker smells blood. But yeah. And Herr Acker could now do the reverse lane by getting this boar, but yeah, it's too risky.
Yes, well, he might have been able to do it.
So what do you say about the dock position of the players?
Oh no! Yeah, Acker just fished the shorefish that his villager was taking.
Oh no!
So Jesse got the dock up first.
No, Herr Acker had the dock up already. Then Jesse sent out one villager all the way there to drop at the exact location.
Okay, that is very questionable.
So there's only one tile of shorefish there, so they both wanted to collect that one, but now none of them is collecting it.
That's disastrous. And now Jesse trying to steal the fish. Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous.
I mean, I appreciate the laning efforts, but unless Jesse somehow managed to get up earlier, this was a very bad decision.
Yes, I think whoever gets up first will just wreck the other players' fishing ships. Unless you redock, I think a redock would be a good option.
Yes, and both players I think have been doing that. So
yes.
Another boar, so that's good. So Jesse has a second boar now, so maybe
a lot of league villagers, but he's lucky that the boar doesn't aggro on those.
Let's see if he shoots it with a TC. Oh. No. Oh, that's so close!
I think you're a little bit behind.
Yeah, because I'm watching the stream.
Are you watching the stream? Ah, okay. I thought you were.
I'm still not in the game. I had some problems with Steam. So.
Ah, okay. Yes. So perfect. At least the stream is working, so that's good.
Oh yes, indeed.
I hope you can hear yourself on the stream as well, because last time there was kind of a problem.
Oh, let me check. Okay, the game sounds are very loud.
Very loud, okay. I have no idea how to fix this. So probably I just need to turn them down even more. Maybe like this. Or we just go into the options and just turn down sound and voice volume and the music volume. Alright. I think that should be a little bit better now.
Okay, I'll check in a second. Can you say something?
Okay. I hope the game sounds are now better.
Yes.
And
yeah, now it's better.
Okay, and I hope that we also can hear you.
Yes, surprisingly well.
All right, perfect.
Yeah. So I suspected that Herr Acker will be faster, and he is faster. So not a good decision in the end there from Jesse the Emperor.
However, Herr Acker making one mistake. He's now going for stone instead of the gold, which he would need to produce more than one galley, or more than one fire galley.
Oh yes,
and
yeah.
Because also the gold is pretty far away, and he doesn't know about any gold. So he doesn't know where any gold is. So that's a big problem. So basically that's why he's going for the tower rush.
So, okay. Well, that's the same problem that he had against Dervasal, and honestly, that is partly bad luck, but also just bad scouting.
Yes. If you don't know where gold is, then just keep scouting until you find it. But now the tower is actually a good location overall, because Jesse is not able to see it.
That's the perfect location. I love it.
So I think this tower rush could be devastating, because he can just deny both wood lines of Jesse the Emperor.
Wow. Do you think he calculated that, or he got lucky?
No way, because one tile further and Jesse would have seen it, so... Yeah, but now the tower is up, and the aggression starts. Right. And
he needs to wall in the tower.
Yes, and he's doing that.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And now he can just leapfrog to the next wood line.
Yeah, one more tower and Jesse is completely out of wood options.
And now Herr Acker going for a Eagle Scout without having gold access, and that means he cannot produce any fire galley, so there's gonna be peaceful fishing from both players, basically.
And Jesse has redocked. I like it.
Yes, indeed. But Herr Acker needs to advance with the towers now.
Herr Acker, he just queued 2 fire galleys. He seems to be getting gold from somewhere, or using the market.
Does he have a market already? Yeah, he does have a market, so he's using the market.
Ah, okay.
And ooh, what is this? Herr Acker dropping... Okay, a house. I thought he was dropping a mill there. But he's wasting a lot of time. He could already deny the second wood line.
Yeah, there should be a second tower now.
Although it already has the desired effect of Jesse the Emperor just vacating his starting location.
Oh yeah.
Herr Acker is 2 villages ahead at this point. And Jesse the Emperor just gave away, didn't even fight for water, even though he had the opportunity.
And now he will be attacked by the fire galley, and... Well, what is Jesse the Emperor's plan? Is he doing... He's not doing anything, not queuing villagers, not producing fire galleys.
No, he's just happy doing nothing. And now there's a second tower, which is more defensive, but I think it's a good move to be a little bit more defensive. To make use of the overlapping of the towers, but I think...
Yeah,
the tower is just doing not too much damage. Ooh, killing a villager with a fire galley. And maybe killing a second one. No.
Ooh. Okay, but now Jesse knows about the fire galleys, so he should react with his own fire galleys.
Which he doesn't, but he's going for 7 scouts. Do you see this?
7? Oh!
So the training has paid off, kind of. He is going heavily into scouts. He could just go to,
wow.
to Castle Age instead, I think. Oh, he still can go to Castle Age. He still has enough.
What?
So he just needs a building. He just needs
blacksmith or market.
Yes.
He has the wood as well. What is he doing?
Oh, but he's wasting his opportunity. Just go for a couple of scouts and then just go Castle Age Knights. And then the game is pretty open because Acker still doesn't have gold access, I believe.
And Acker is so exposed, he has villages everywhere. These scouts can be devastating.
Losing another villager at the towers.
Yeah, so this third tower, maybe it's a bit too much here.
And now Jesse dropping a questionable stable.
A second stable in Fuel Age? What is going on?
And now the scouts are there, but so far they're not doing much. They're just attacking the barracks, and the spearmen are being queued. So instead he needs to use those scouts.
And I believe that the fishing ships are now being attacked by the fire galley.
Yes, so far, yep. Not too consequential, but yes, the fire galleys are there. And no counter-aggression by Jesse the Emperor on water, but now the scouts are coming in. And the first villager is going down, and Herr Acker doesn't realize this. Oh, now he finally realizes it. The scouts don't have any upgrades, but still they could pressure the stone miners.
Very nice walls there from Herr Acker.
Yes, but the stone miners are not working. And I think the tower rush of Herr Acker kind of like went into the wrong direction. So because he has this tower in the middle of nowhere, instead of putting it more towards the starting town center of Jesse, the starting town center is not really pressured too much by the towers.
Yes, that's true. I think it's enough with towers. Acker should now sell the stone and go up to Castle Age.
Yes, but he's losing villagers. Oh my god, the scout rush is so effective.
Wow, these scouts are devastating.
They're devastating, yeah. At low levels, scouts very good as well. But now the spearmen are out.
Look at the spearmen, 6 spearmen
marching forward. But yeah. Ooh, but I think the scouts will go down now. Oof. Oof. No reaction. And ping. That's the first scout. Oh no. They've been tasked to attack the one scout first. Now all the scouts are dead in the south. But there's a group of 3 more. But at this point, a villager of Jesse getting picked by an eagle scout. It's a pretty random game. Pretty wild, to be honest.
I like it so far.
Yes, indeed.
Jesse is still fishing, surprisingly, and Acker still hasn't found a gold mine.
But look at this disaster. Villager number, Jesse the Emperor, 24.
What? He's not producing.
Not producing. But he's at least going up to Castle Age. But he has still has 6 scouts queued. Just maybe research bloodlines and the armor upgrade or something.
Indeed. And what is this? Is this a blacksmith or another stable?
This is a stable. But he must have a second building. Somewhere. He has the market. He has the market.
So he has 3 stables now.
But now he has nothing to defend from these spearmen.
Oh no!
That's a disaster.
The spearman raid.
The spearman raid is super effective. Just get forging and that's it.
Oh.
But the scouts are now pressuring again the stone mine, where the walls have to be repaired. And now Herr Acker doing the outpost wall at the gold mine to the left. Walling out all of his villagers. Oh no, what a disaster.
The outpost wall.
So I think the scout...
Finally, at minute 29, he found a gold mine.
And another villager getting picked by the scouts. The eagle scout being killed. Another villager maybe commits, but no, he doesn't commit. But this villager might go down here. Ooh, yes, I think But the scouts, they still don't have any upgrades. Not even blood. I don't know if do Vietnamese get bloodlines even.
I'm not sure actually.
But now he's in Castle
could...
Age.
and that must be shocking for Herr Acker. And he must be wondering now, damn, what have I been doing? Just defending.
Yes. He might even resign, even though he's in a much better position from terms of economy.
Yes, 15 villagers advantage. But he's not doing anything.
Can just raid the gold miners again. There's a weak villager in there.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, but Jesse doesn't have any food now.
Yeah, and
that's a problem.
Is also not using his castle age advantage. He's not queuing up any knights. He's not dropping a second town center, I believe. But more villagers going down. 2 more at the farms.
Ooh, the villagers everywhere going down. What? Oh, he distracted.
Yeah, he's distracted at the gold mine, and now 2 more getting killed off. This one going down, and that's how he can equalize this game. Just don't produce any.
Why should I produce villagers?
Yes, he could just kill his opponent's villagers, and another one going down. And that's brutal. The scouts have been really, really brutal. And now it's 28 to 28. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Do they have upgrades now?
Why does he need upgrades?
Doesn't need upgrades. Yeah.
The one thing that's going for Herr is that he's killing the dock of Jesse the Emperor. I mean, the fishing ships, they're left alone, but the dock is being killed off.
Oh, okay.
And the scouts looping around again. The scouts are looping around again to the gold, I believe.
Oh, killing off the remaining villagers.
Ooh, yeah, now they're idling, giving Herr some time to defend.
And Herr actually walling.
And Herr
more towers.
Dropping another tower. He's Aztecs, right? Okay, yeah, he probably doesn't know what to do with the Aztecs.
This migration of villagers chased by spearmen.
It's ridiculous, but now the spearmen will probably get shot down. Yeah. It's a little bit of a waste. He could have gotten 1 villager there. And now Jesse is ahead in villages. Can you believe it?
Oh no, that is so ridiculous.
That should never happen.
And at minute 34, they have 27 and 33 villagers.
And the first knight has been killed off by some spearmen.
Oh, and that knight, the food for the knight has been saved up a long time, so.
Yes.
Okay, he's queuing more.
He's queuing more, but now some eagle scouts being produced. They have forging. They will get the +1 defense. They get a small bonus against cavalry, at least. So, whose position do you prefer here?
I would say Herr Acker's actually.
Okay.
He has more map control. His towers everywhere. He has the better army composition as well.
Yes, but Herr Acker, you need to keep in mind that Jesse the Emperor has a 6th town center.
Ooh. Okay, well that's good, but then again his first town center is pretty much useless.
Yes, but now the knights will kill these eagles. Well, one knight will be able to kill the remaining eagle, but the knight will be weak, so won't be able to do too much.
Yeah, Jesse needs to get out of the stranglehold from Herr Acker.
I think he's done it by a 2nd town center. I mean, he can just use that one to expand.
Okay.
And now he has some knights. He just needs to do something with them. And at some point the scouts were killed off. And there's his 3rd town center coming down for Jesse the Emperor.
Whoa, okay,
I mean,
well
he's not producing from any of them. So it's kind of pointless.
But if he were to produce...
If he were to produce, then this could be a big move for Jesse the Emperor. And also, I think Acker doesn't know about this. Let's go to his point of view. Yeah, he doesn't know about either of these towns. Although he could see farms in the Fog of War, I think.
Yeah. Well, Jesse needs to balance his economy. He has a lot of wood and gold, but no food.
Ooh, indeed. But I think newer players are always reluctant to just abuse the market.
No, and now Herr Acker is following with a second TC.
Yes, and Jesse's looping around with the knights, but he will find the second TC and maybe 1 or 2 village kills, depending on like what he's doing with the knights.
Oh, the knights have to follow the waypoints. So.
Oh, the waypoints! I mean, he will kill the eagle warrior, and he will kill all the spearmen.
Yeah.
But now the TC is up. And the knights don't have any upgrades still. No upgrades. And that's because he went for a second stable instead of a blacksmith here. In feudal.
He has 3 stables.
Oh, he has 3 stables. That's ridiculous.
Producing out of none. And 3 TCs and not producing out of any of them either.
And now he's, again, 25 villagers for Jesse the Emperor and 34 against Herr Acker. So yeah, I think Jesse will lose this. Finally remembering bloodlines and husbandry.
But not the blacksmith.
He doesn't.
Yeah, and not also remembering that there's markets. That's a shame. He's really throwing away his decent position.
Yeah, now Herr Acker 10 more villagers. Herr Acker is on water, has the water control. So I'm not sure. I don't really see it for Jesse.
Yeah, he has a good farming eco now, so if he can keep that running and he can actually remember to use his TCs, he still has a chance.
Indeed. And there are still 3 knights in the left that could do something.
Oh yeah.
Maybe kill another 10 villagers, like in late feudal age, early castle.
And if only he could get the defense upgrades from the blacksmith now, he would do so much damage to Herr Acker's economy.
And the knight's just getting shot down because he's lacking the upgrades.
Very much on point, Herr Acker there, garrisoning immediately.
Indeed.
But the knight moving to the woodline now.
But he's also garrisoning there, so he really, as you mentioned, he is on point, and this knight will just die without doing too much. Just a little bit of idle time on the villagers, but not too much.
And Jesse the Emperor, he has 3 stables, but he's queuing 6 knights out of 1 stable.
Classic. And instead of queuing 6 knights, why not just queue a couple of villagers in between? I mean, he has 2 idle town centers, and only the 3rd one is working. So maybe that's one of his rules, that he can only ever produce from 1 town center. Because now he's queuing 6 villagers in this 1 town center. While not queuing any in the other town centers. So maybe he's an old school player playing on single queue back in the Woobly days.
Yeah, indeed, but didn't we just recently, did you not talk with him about these double click tricks and hotkeys and...
Of course I did, but now, yeah, I think one training session is just not enough. I think you need to remind him constantly. Repetition is the mother of knowledge, as they say.
Okay, well, we shall schedule training session again, but Herr Acker also requested that he wants to be trained by you.
Oh, really? He wants to be shouted at?
Go to the town center! Go to the town center!
He was just not reacting.
Yeah, that was so funny. Jesse, your villager is being killed by the boar. Go back to the TC. Oh, it's dead.
So what do you think about this castle placement?
I hate it.
Yes, it's not accomplishing anything, I think. It's not aggressive enough to pressure Jesse, and it's not really protecting any of the major resources.
At least drop it on the hill and kill the TC with it.
Yes. So right here on the hill would have been much better.
Yeah.
But
he has the military lead, so he can drop it wherever he wants to.
And now we have a couple of 10 knights or 9 knights here. And some monks to heal the knights, I believe. Or he's maybe not. Yeah, he's not producing the monks yet. Yes. And
still no blacksmith.
He does have a blacksmith now. He does have one.
Oh,
but he's not using it.
Okay.
Maybe he's
Okay, but
watching the stream, so he's maybe getting the information.
Whoa,
The delay.
stream sniping.
But yeah, if he just like builds his knight numbers, then it's gonna be scary for Herr Acker, because Herr Acker, well, okay, he has a couple of Eagle Warriors and also a couple of monks.
But is his micro strong enough to use the 3 monks?
And now these stone miners, ooh, they're dead.
They're overchopped.
All of them are dead.
Oh, nice. Good raid.
3 villages down, 4th villager down, and now he's just retreating. Well, imagine if he had the armor upgrade.
Yeah, he could sit there and kill everything.
And
now he's queuing the armor upgrade. That's amazing.
Oh, now the monks are I think they're all converting 1. Yep, they're all only got 1 conversion, but that's already good enough. I think that's good enough to scare off Jesse the Emperor.
Yeah. But once the armor upgrade kicks in, he could fight this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he could definitely fight this. But I think he could just use his mobility and just run around and just kill villagers.
Oh yeah. And now raid. Ah yes, so good. I can raid there at the gold.
And I think the outpost is so weak, he might even just go for the outpost. Ooh, but now he's making a mistake. He's attacking the town center, which is not good, and which gives his opponent time to react.
Yeah, at least he has 1 armor upgrade now, so not such a disaster, but...
And he also has 1 attack upgrade. It's what is this? Is this a different player now?
Yeah, maybe he is stream sniping.
And now, look at the queue of the stable. 4 knights, light cav upgrade, 2 more knights. He's housed, of course.
Oh no!
And then in the other stable, I don't know. And now he's queuing up elephants. And now okay, look at the queue. 4 knights, light cav upgrade, 2 knights, 2 elephants.
Oh, his queue is full now. I love it.
Yes.
And plate barding armor.
And now he sacrificed his army, so now he's able to produce more.
Oh yeah, he's not housed anymore. He doesn't even have to build houses.
But I mean, looking at what his opponent is going for, I think he needs to change strategy, because it's like a lot of spearmen, monks, and eagle warriors.
Oh yeah, and now the pikeman upgrade, so...
Yeah. Also elephants, not a good choice against the monks.
I would like to see scorpions here.
Indeed. But yeah, I don't know if he knows that he can go for scorpions. There's 1 villager of Acker randomly on the berries, which can get picked off by the knights. And honestly, Jesse could have done this a while ago, just clean up these towers, because they don't have any attack upgrade. So it's easy to just clean it up, and the first one will go down, and I think he can just focus them all down.
And now Jesse is moving out with some villagers.
Indeed, and the village difference isn't so big. It's 46 against 49.
What? That's crazy.
And remember, Herr, a lot of his villagers are actually just fishing ships. So at some point they're gonna be useless.
Yeah, but for now he's actually doing a great job at redocking.
Yes, indeed, and he's dropping another town center at the berries.
Oh no, that's a horrible town center. What is this town center?
But look at the other town center of Jesse the Emperor. Jesse the Emperor is dropping a 4th town center close to Herr Acker's town center.
And he's producing out of all 3 his TCs now.
And map control wise, he is in a good position. And now he's able to raid again. And
he should split up the knights now. Okay, but that's good.
That's good. More villagers being, and that's you see how bad the castle placement was, because not doing much, but now all of these knights are in peril. 1 getting converted.
Retreat. That's fine. Losing 1 for that amount of villager kill, that's fine.
That's completely fine. And he's daring to go in again, killing another villager, killing another one. I think if he just keeps this up, this raiding, I mean, his opponent cannot do much. But I think,
and Acker is too passive. He's not counterattacking.
Yes. But now the knights will be cleaned up, I believe. No, still 3 weak knights alive.
Yeah, not just run to the corner. Oh yes, so good.
Yes, and he can just run the back, maybe heal them up with a monk or something, and send them back in, and use your other group to attack again.
And look at the villain numbers now. Suddenly 7 villagers lead for Jesse the Emperor.
Oh. Indeed. And Herr Acker needs to counterattack. He needs to do something with his army.
Yeah. Yeah, Acker just being on the defensive. He has good resources, so he can keep producing. But maybe he's saving for Imperial Age now.
Yes, but he has a problem that all his fishing ships will be very inefficient now, and they're also in the range of the town center by Jesse the Emperor. Which he did not, or he did spot it. So that's something, a place where he could attack.
And Herr Acker's army of 45 military just idling between his town centers.
Because he's too scared. He's like, oh hey, okay, he might attack me at any point. And there's so many exposed villages by Jesse the Emperor here on these remote town centers.
That's true. And look at that. Actually, both players have 0 idols. I have to say, I'm impressed.
And both players are going for a siege workshop now.
Oh.
Fully upgraded battle elephant, but Herr Acker, as you predicted, is going up to the Imperial Age.
Ooh, now that's dangerous.
And Herr Acker being
he got so much food out of the fish, but Jesse has the resources as well, and clicking up as well.
Ooh, what a match! Much closer than expected.
Yeah, very well done by both of them, and that army looks amazing with the knights and the elephants.
I think the viewers will be pleased. If we have any viewers, that is.
Yeah, not even the Vassal seems to be there today. Usually he's very enthusiastic in the chat.
Yes, no one in the chat today, but I think maybe they will join later. But he should not run in with his army against.
Oh no!
That's gonna be a disaster. And the monks converting an elephant. Okay.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's bad. Okay, that's a disaster for Jesse the Emperor. Even getting an elephant out of
nothing.
And now he's using this army to attack the town center. Well, that's not a good plan.
The fishing ships being shot.
But look at this, Acker also going for a couple more galleys to probably pressure this one town center over here.
Oh yes.
And Jesse the Emperor listening in on the stream and going for the scorpions.
Oh, he must be listening to the stream. Okay.
But I think...
What else would be good now? Swordsman. He should go for swordsman.
Yes. But I mean, Acker, if he goes for the elite eagle warriors with the upgrades, then it's gonna be very difficult for Jesse the Emperor.
Yeah. And Acker going for war galley. Wow.
Okay, yeah, but it's not a bad move. If he can just sit here on the shoreline, deny all of this farmland over here, shoot down stable blacksmith, etc. So I think, yeah, if he has some water control, so he should make use of it.
Yeah. Jesse producing a trap, both players producing traps, and Jesse going for an upgrade. What is this?
I have no idea. Is it paper money or is it the other one?
Chatras.
What does it do?
Maybe increasing the hit points of the elephants, but that seems
could be an
useless
thing. I will check. Chatras. Battle elephants receive plus 50 HP.
Ah, ooh, look at the will numbers now. Almost a 30 will lead for Jesse, but now his DC is dropping.
Yes. But only one ram, but I think it's good enough.
Yeah.
But it's his least important DC.
Yeah, indeed. And he can't send the scorpions alone. He needs to have something else with the scorpion.
Ooh, it's just 5 scorpions and the mangonel. Yeah, that's not good enough, especially against eagle warriors. The eagle warriors can just counter this. And look at the saturated gold mine. I think the eagle warriors could be the key here. Yeah, I think the scorpions will just go down. All of them will just go down. One juicy mangonel shot, maybe? Ooh. Another one? But it's not good enough.
You need a meat shield. Okay, Jesse trapping the TC now from starting TC of Acker.
With a lonely trap in the middle of nowhere, but it seems to be effective.
And now losing some archers here, losing villagers, losing everything, Jesse.
It's a back and forth game, but I think now Herr in the driver's seat. He just has a few less villagers, but the difference is not meaningful anymore, and he has a huge army. It's 68 military to 8 military.
Yeah.
He just needs to realize that there is a lonely trap killing his town center. And now this trap will also be able to kill his castle.
Yeah. Well, Jesse has a lot of food. He should go for swordsman. Swordsman and Scorpion would clean that army from Acker.
Indeed. I mean, he's a little bit wasteful with his army anyways. Oh, he's going for rattan archers, okay.
Yeah, but no upgrades, no fletching, nothing, so not effective at all. And Acker now going for elite Eagle Warrior.
Oh yeah, that's good. That could be the game.
And the trap has been taken out by the counter trap.
Oh man, instead of just using 2 Eagle Warriors to kill the trap, he repositioned the trebuchet who was already firing at the castle. But still now more villagers getting picked off. And now it's only a 2 villager difference. Soon to be 1 villager difference, I think. Oh no. But I think that just Acker needs a little bit more siege. He has two capped rams, and he just needs a little bit more to take out this castle over here.
Yeah, this is looking over.
Yes, I have to agree there. I don't think that Jesse will be able to come back. He just doesn't have any military, and as he said, he needs to go maybe for swordsman, although he doesn't have any gold, which is his problem.
Yeah, just sell his stone and then go for swordsman, and 20 swordsmen could stop that army.
Yeah, probably. Probably could be enough. And now it's just gonna be a slow death as always, so yeah. And now some war galleys coming over as well. They were lacking the upgrades, so Acker should really get fletching and Botkin arrow here. But it's fine. I think he has got this in the bag.
Jesse now going for Cavalier and queuing scouts. Oh no, now here's the market. Okay.
Okay.
But still is queuing scouts. What?
Okay. And we have Der Vasal in the chat. Finally, he is here. Hi there.
Hello, Vasal.
Is this still game 1? And yes, indeed, it is still game 1. And it looks to be soon to be over. And look at this happy coexistence in the south at the gold mine. Herr Acker and Jesse the Emperor mining together, but now the army of Herr Acker is coming.
And Jesse it's just painful to watch how he uses his military buildings, queuing Cavalier and then going for scouts or for light cav. Oh. Doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it's a hotkey issue. I mean, light cav upgrade itself was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But also Herr Acker, like he's chasing these villagers with all of his army, which is just bumping into each other, so he's not able to catch them. And he probably doesn't even have the upgrades for his infantry. I don't know. Does he have
squires?
Squires?
Arson? Yeah, probably not.
Tracking? Well, that doesn't exist anymore, but
tracking. Yeah. Okay. You can tell Pierre Host is quite an old player. He still remembers tracking.
I wanted to go for tracking, but it wasn't there. What did they do to my game?
Thanks, DE.
Thanks, DE. No, honestly, it's a good change. I mean, infantry anyway is so useless. So
still too weak, but against the Aztecs could be very useful.
Yes. And now Herr Acker also going for, but already going for the counter to the infantry in the Jaguar Warriors.
Ooh, okay.
Which have a bonus damage against infantry.
But Jesse is mind gaming him and not going for any infantry.
Instead, he's going for Cavalier.
The Cavalier Scorpions would be a good combination if he stops producing his scouts and actually goes for Cavaliers.
I mean, he was like, okay, I had so much success with the scouts in the early game, so why not just keep producing them?
Now he actually has a lot of Cavaliers and a lot of Scorpions, so...
Yeah, still, I don't think it's enough. I mean, look at this army marching slowly, very slowly marching across to Jesse the Emperor.
If he... Yeah, it's almost enough. A little bit more Cavaliers. A little bit more.
Couple of good Scorpion shots could wreck this army.
But
there
now
we
he's
go, and there
out
we
of
go.
position.
But look at this, look at the Scorpion shots. Beautiful, but it's just not good
and
enough.
Stay on the hill, stay on the hill. That's a good position.
Imagine if you had heavy Scorpion and a couple more of those, but now it's just over.
Numbers are not there, but it almost would have been enough.
And I think that Jesse the Emperor will call this soon. He cannot stay in this game anymore. He needs to focus on the next game. I think that's GG. Traps are killing the stables. The Eagle Warriors are in the economy.
Yeah, that's true. It's GG now, but well played.
Eagle Warriors still lacking some upgrades. Getting now Blast Furnace. Still lacking the Garland Wars. But I think it doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, I don't think Herr Acker is aware of Garland Wars. That's why he needs your coaching.
Yes. It's the unique tech that gives the infantry +4 attack.
Can research it in the castle.
Indeed. Now another Cavalier
conversions
getting converted. So, I like it. A lot of conversions in this game. Actually, I'm impressed.
Yeah, but Herr Acker, if you watch this, you need to task the monks to 1 Cavalier each, so you can get multiple conversions that way.
Indeed. But now look at the queue. It's empty for Jesse the Emperor, and Herr Acker is just pumping out the Eagle Warriors. And the game is over. And Herr Acker wins the first game. Was a very interesting game, back and forth. Both players had their moments. Yeah, very good. So maybe we can talk to the players a little bit.
Well played indeed, and you could see that both of them clearly have improved.
Alright, and the players are with us. So,
we are,
what happened in this game, Jesse the Emperor?
A strange game, very strange game, I must say. Well, what happens in the end, at least for me, is I did not know how to counter the Eagle Warriors. Clearly, Cavalier and Knights and cavalry was not the right unit against these pesky little Aztecs.
You could have gone for infantry, although the Cavalier actually is good against the Eagle Warriors.
Really?
Yes.
But you didn't have enough, and you lost your Scorpions in the beginning. You had 5 Scorpions and 2 Mangonels, and you lost all of them, and because you didn't have any meat shield in front of them. If you had combined them early on, you would have had a good chance. But the perfect counter would have been Swordsman to the Eagles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
But what I liked very much was the scout aggression by Jesse the Emperor. Although you did overcommit a little bit, maybe, but still you had so many kills there, and actually brought you back into the game. So I'm very proud of you. The coaching actually paid off, I have to say. Scout Rush now firmly in your repertoire of strategies.
Also incredibly annoying in the beginning.
Yeah, and it kept Herr Acker in his base. Herr Acker had 50 military to none, basically, and Herr Acker was just scared, staying in the base.
Yeah, right. In the beginning, such a misplay when I lost the villager to Jesse the Emperor's TC. The fighting around the dock.
What was that dock placement, Jesse? That was ridiculous.
I want to annoy A little bit of a laming.
Okay.
I lamed his boar as well, if you didn't notice.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
that was a
I noticed, yes.
ridiculous lame. We didn't think you would make it back to the TC, but it worked in the end, and it was an excellent lame then.
perfectly calculated
Yeah.
by you. Even though setting these additional waypoints probably made it more dicey than it should have been. All right. So okay. So now we talked about this before the match. Now it's the home map of the loser, I think, and both players can choose a civilization.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Because so then that way we can also practice different types of maps, different types of strategies.
Yeah, I like that.
So Jesse, what is your home map?
We will do Arabia.
Arabia.
Ooh.
Is it gonna be hidden civ pick? I think so. You need to enable this. I think when creating the lobby, so that you don't see what.
Hidden civ pick.
Yeah. So because if you see what your opponent is going for, then you can try to counter it, and it's this kind of.
Okay, will you create the lobby?
I can create the lobby. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Multiplayer. Host.
Yeah, so guys, I have to applaud you. That was a very entertaining game, and you could clearly see that both of you have improved a lot since the last series.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Master Footlies, for your compliment.
Yeah, you're doing well.
The
challenge is working.
Yeah, in the beginning I thought, oh no, the Miso Sith. But then I remembered the last game of the Nomad tournament. And okay, I just have to go Eagle Warrior.
Indeed, very nicely done. We thought you would be struggling with the Meso Sith, but in the end, yeah, you had the right idea. All right, guys. Then
I've made a lobby, and I'll invite their vassal, and then
cool.
We can do the next game.
I hope you set it to public so that we can actually spectate it.
Yeah, okay.
Because if you set it to private, then we cannot spectate.
Yeah.
All right.
I need to change the game name, actually.
Okay. Civ pick. Difficult.
All right.
Oh, actually, Jesse had the villager high here with 73 to 55.
I mean, he also had 4 town centers.
But if I can quote Food Please here, economy doesn't win games, military wins games.
Oh, well, thanks, but that quote is actually from Tyrant Q.
Oh, it's Tyrant Q. Okay, then.
But it could have been from me.
Yeah, well, what is Tyrant Q doing these days? I mean, we haven't seen him in a while.
He's with his girlfriend now. He almost wanted to co-cast with me or with us, but then he, then he remembered he has a girlfriend.
No.
He has to take care of her.
No. One day he will look back to this day and he will be like, I should have done the casting with the guys. But it will take time for him to realize.
Look back and I wasted a promising Age Vampires career.
Well, I'm ready for the game, so I'm gonna go into the Team 1 channel. So see you later.
All right, good luck, guys. See you later.
Luck.
Okay. So then I also leave till then.
All right.
Okay, good luck.
So, interesting first game.
Yes. Wow. Good performance.
Indeed, the viewers are also happy.
What I'm typing. Oh yeah. Bad quote.
Bad quote. I don't see the lobby. I hope that Jesse has not set this to private.
Ooh.
which I just told
But
him, but
is
he's
it-
not. Sometimes he's not listening.
Oh yes.
I feel like. Do you see any game?
Let's see. Oh, I don't even see it in the lobby browser.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no.
Oh no, they did it. They did it. Why
Well,
did he?
that's.
Let's jump in. Did you set the lobby settings to private?
Did I? No.
Because I
We
can't.
haven't started yet.
I can't see it. Or how does it? How is it called? Your game?
I just look for Jesse the Emperor.
When I type in. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Excellent.
Cool. Okay. Then I will
Okay.
go back. All right. Good luck. All right. So we were worried for nothing.
Oh, okay. But where's the game? I can't.
So I
still
see
can't
the lobby
find it.
browser. I see Jesse the Emperor versus Herr Acker
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
being played on UK West.
Yeah.
All right. So no, it's Arabia. So what do you expect on Arabia?
So I think Jesse will go for a scout rush again. He has practiced that a lot and had some success with it.
Indeed, he has won a couple of games on ladder. So I think this game 2 could actually go to Jesse the Emperor.
Yeah, I think so. So Herr Acker, I think he might go for a rush fast castle because that was the task of this week's challenge.
Ooh. Okay.
And he told me that he actually won a ladder game with it. So
nice. So maybe you should
So I-
make a video on the YouTube channel where you describe the whole 11 weeks or 12 weeks plan to improve on Age of Empires.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah.
So that the viewers also know in which week we are in and what kind of task the players have been given.
Yeah, that's true. So this is week 4, because the players skipped 1 week, so they they did not finish week 3 challenge in time. So actually, it would have been week 5, but we are 1 week back, so week 4 now, and it's the Rush Fast Castle week.
And we're in the game already, by the way.
Okay.
So you need to come in.
Oh, Lombardia, what?
Lombardia? I thought Arabia. Maybe he clicked the wrong map or something. Okay, I just fast forwarded to live speed. And as predicted, Jesse the Emperor going for a Scout Rush civilization with the Magyars, which he used in practice. But Herr Acker, what is he doing? He's going for the Cumans.
That is so odd. Why is he picking the Cumans?
Maybe he has something prepared. Maybe he's going for some kind of 2 town center play. I don't know. It's really weird.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's from it.
And he has a really bad cow micro there, I think.
Okay.
Yes. Killing 2 cows already, having the other one standing around, and this one shepherd just looping around the town center 2 times, not finding a spot to access the cow. Now finally getting recast to another cow.
Oh, there's 3 dead cows underneath his TC.
3? Oh, that's a disaster. That's a complete disaster.
And
but Jesse the Emperor also not having a good cow position there.
Oh yeah, and well, I mean, you heard what he commented last time when you told him to take them underneath his town center. Oh, it's okay.
this guy is just ridiculous.
And his lumber camp is 1 tile away from the wood line.
Okay, there was someone asking if it's possible for me to make the chat visible in the stream. Unfortunately, I tried to set it up before the stream, but as always, I was too late. So it's not gonna happen this time at least. Unfortunately, but I will try to make it happen next time.
Oh, that appears in the game.
Yeah. So I always have to alt tab out of the game to see this chat, which is also quite inconvenient for me.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So, Dervasal, what is your prediction? Who will win this game? Let's see if he's still listening to us.
Yes, he's listening and reacting.
Yeah.
Indeed. So far, not too much happening. I mean, it's Lombardia. I don't think we've ever played on Lombardia, so it's basically like Arabia, I think, but maybe a little bit. I don't know. Maybe a little bit more closed. Looks a little bit easier to wall, maybe, but I'm not sure. There's some cliffs at least. That's maybe different to Arabia.
Yes, in team games and Lombardias, the teammates are very close to each other. But in 1v1, it looks extremely similar to Arabia.
Indeed. Now Herr Acker going for Loom, and that's why he's falling behind in villagers. But Jesse the Emperor not queuing, so he's Herr Acker will just catch back up.
Oh no, so much idle time.
No, it's fine. I think we're not allowed to criticize them too much for that. I mean, because they have improved so much, and you always have to see the journey.
Yeah, that's true. It's still fine. One villager will not break the game.
Indeed, and we can look at the scouting a little bit. Now both players trying to scout the enemy. Jesse the Emperor has already found Herr Acker. And on the other hand, Herr Acker also has found Jesse the Emperor.
Very good. And Dervasal just saying, Jesse the Emperor will destroy this human adventure of Herr Acker.
Ooh, okay, okay.
And I have to agree with him. I think Jesse the Emperor has a very clear game plan here with scouts.
I think so too.
I doubt that Herr Acker has a reasonable game plan with the humans.
I mean, his scouts are a little bit faster, so maybe that's his strategy. And Herr Acker stealing the cow. Oh no, he's getting it back. Okay. But now his scout is very weak.
Ooh.
So overall, not a good trade there. Could be even picked off by Jesse the Emperor, but he's not paying attention.
Oh, but what is the ball lure from Jesse? No loom.
No loom, but no loom.
I blocked it. He blocked the boar. Okay, that was lucky.
That was lucky. No, I would say was
calculated. He sends out the weak villagers to the berry.
Herr Acker being housed, now having to drop panic houses with 7 villagers.
Whoa. Maybe getting a bit cocky there with that attempted cow steal.
Okay, now look at this. Herr Acker going for a 19 villagers feudal age.
What?
Because he was housed with the cumin, so maybe he's going to drop a second town center right away.
He has, looks like it. He has 4 on wood and he has collected a lot of wood.
So he will have... No, now he doesn't have enough anymore because he's dropping something else somewhere. Oh, he's dropping forward barracks.
Okay. What? And not finishing it. What? No, he's more laying the boar.
He's laying the boar? What is this?
Oh, but he's a bit too slow, I think. Oh,
he's too far away. He's too far away, I think. Right? Oh.
And
click, click, click!
Click! Yes. Oh, it worked! Oh my god!
But I think it could be denied, maybe? No.
That's so amazing. I love it.
It's a very good move by Herr Acker.
That is brilliant.
It's super late for Jesse the Emperor to get this boar in, I think.
Yeah, that's what happens if you don't take your boar. I mean,
yeah. But still looks pretty wacky for Acker. He could just, honestly, he could have done a kind of a douche with the second town center. Just drop it next to Jesse the Emperor or something.
Ooh, well, that is very risky.
Now he has 2 villages forward building this forward barrack. Oh no, it's 1 villager, but he's building his forward barracks.
And Jesse the Emperor queued fuel age. Oh no, he cancels the villager. Okay, good. So a bit late on his uptime.
He's very late. He has set 20. So maybe he is going for the fast castle.
No, I think he wants to go scouts. And okay, click at the villagers of Jesse the Emperor. Of course, he did not click Loom.
What a
Oh
daredevil.
no.
Oh no, and now if the, I don't know, men-at-arms are coming in, or what is it gonna be from our red player?
Yeah,
Nothing.
that's very strange play.
Proxy barracks into nothing.
Okay, now militias are being queued, and this could be deadly because Jesse doesn't have Loom, and this is so frustrating. How on earth does he click up without getting Loom?
He is just forgetting it. And he has a bunch of idols there. Now he's recasting them at the original mill. So I think Acker is going for a classic. Oh, look at this! Look at the tower.
Lovely tower.
Ooh. Oh, but Jesse, he does not spot them. It's one tile away.
No. Again, the perfect tower from Herr Acker.
And now Herr Acker should send forward these militia. But I think he's hesitant because he thinks Jesse has Loom, but of course Jesse doesn't have Loom. Oh, and
yes.
And I think, oh yeah, does he see the mill? He sees the mill, and he should see the villagers. Oh, this is juicy. And probably Jesse will try to fight this and will be like, oh, it's fine. It's only 4 militia. Ooh.
Without Loom, oh no, he's losing everything.
Oh, that's a disaster. Ooh.
Okay, now
one villager
retreats.
going down. Still no Loom. Ooh,
Yeah.
now the tower is up. Looks bad for Jesse the Emperor.
Yeah, terrible.
This villager will go down. No, the arms just missed the swing.
And Jesse almost had the resources for Castle Edge, but now he queued 6 scouts.
And Herr Acker with the man-at-arms. Ooh, that's devastating. In the wood line.
And Jesse's still not clicking Loom, he is forgetting it.
Oh no, but now Herr Acker going too deep. Going too deep. Will lose one man-at-arms, will lose the second one, will lose some HP on the others. Okay. Okay, so now...
But still, against no Loom villager, they can still be devastating.
Yes, but look at this. Both in terms of villagers, they're even. So all this time, Herr Acker did not really produce any more villagers. And Herr Acker going for the second town center, so he is comfortable with staying feudal age a little bit longer and just going for a second TC.
Damn, I like it.
I also like it. Look at all these idols of Jesse. All the lumberjacks are idle here.
And the villagers going down to the tower.
Oof. Oof. Probably still has the gather point set somewhere. Oof, villager getting killed.
Oh.
Now forward stable by Herr Acker. And now the scouts of Jesse are there. No upgrade
Now they
except
should
for a
pick
+1
off the
effect.
matter. Yeah, but Herr Acker's villages are somewhat protected with the second TC.
Well, except those that are going forward. But probably Jesse won't see them, or maybe he will see them.
Oh, if he spots the... he just misses them.
Ooh. Oh,
6 scouts. That is...
It could be scary. There, the berry villagers are exposed. So if he finds
but
them,
men-at-arms are in on the gold. Oh, and
Ooh,
still no
disaster.
Loom, so
no
massacred.
Loom. Disaster. Well, I think now men-at-arms getting shot down. All the men-at-arms are dead, and on the other side,
And-
scouts pretty effective, but he needs to be careful. Jesse is attacking the town center.
Ooh. 1 for 1, that's not good enough. Oh no, he killed 4 villagers, okay.
Yeah, he was pretty effective. But still,
Good.
he's behind, and there's the second town center of Herr Acker. Maybe that was the plan of Herr Acker, just to drop a second town center to be able to collect gold and stone safely.
Yeah, that's good. Now, can he get up some quick walls on the wood line?
He is not
Or-
thinking about quick walls.
Not even attempting it.
He's just like, okay. But I don't know if Jesse knows about the woodline. Yes, he is going there. Ooh. Oh, this could be disastrous. Ooh,
Oh.
because the villagers go down so quickly with the +1 attack. That's just so devastating. And now he's trying to
He
fight
has
this.
Magyars. Oh no. Can't find so many scouts and not Magyar scouts.
He did kill one scout, but oof. And now he is off wood and he does not have any wood control.
And he is one villager behind suddenly.
Sending out the villagers already. He should just take the straggler trees in the meantime. But he's not thinking about the straggler trees. I think, ooh, the scouts are diving, but I think that's a little bit too risky there.
Jesse all of a sudden has the villager lead and has the much better resources.
Indeed, and he's still in doing the damage in the front. Still has 4 scouts, and he can just loop around for days or just sit on the wood line. No wood income for our red player.
But look at what the red player is doing with his wood. He's dropping a forward siege workshop.
What? And now he doesn't have wood for a lumber camp.
Oh no!
It's a disaster.
And he has 5 idle villagers who just built the siege workshop.
Oh,
and Jesse now finally he queues Loom.
Oh.
This is looking good for our green player.
Yes, although he will lose probably all of his scouts here.
Ooh.
Oh, one getting away.
One escaped.
I mean, it would have been more effective to just deny the wood line here, honestly. Yeah. But he doesn't know that.
But it's still sort of 2 villagers.
Still looks good. Still looks good. It's very even in terms of villagers because probably Jesse has not has no villagers queued. But he could go up to Castle
Jesse could click up if he just gets. Oh, he has the buildings. He has everything. He can click up.
He can just click up. Click.
Huh.
Maybe he thinks he doesn't have the buildings because he's now going for market. So he probably thinks you need a market and a blacksmith.
Oh no.
And now he's getting all the economy upgrades. He's getting bloodlines. Oh no, what is this, Jesse?
With 0 scouts, what is he doing?
And he's not producing villagers. If anything, then produce villagers instead.
Oh no, this is so painful to watch.
He could have just steamrolled Herr Acker. Just go to Castle Age, get a couple of knights, and that's it. But now he doesn't have the food anymore. I mean, at least he has double bid axe with 800 wood in the bank.
Well, he has the market now. Maybe he can think about using it.
Oof. Well, you're expecting quite a lot from our player here. Now he has to queue 3 more villagers. So at least he's using the TC for something.
And still only 4 villages behind, and Herr Acker is still completely off his game.
Yes, and he's not queuing, now finally queuing some villagers in his 2 town centers. And but he doesn't have the resources. He has a lot of stone, because for some reason he was collecting a lot of stone, so he was probably going for some kind of castle drop.
Yeah, and Jesse now clicking up to Castle Age, queuing more scouts.
Oh, what is this, Jesse? What is this? Now the villagers walking back, doing the walk of shame for Herr Acker. But 3, having dropped a lumber camp in the front, has Herr Acker. So 3 villages remaining in the front. But I think the Castle Age will be huge. Alright. Der Vasal posting the questionable smiley. Yes, and now Jesse the Emperor looping back in with his scouts, attacking the wood line again, but it's just 2 scouts against all of these villagers, and the villagers were fighting this, but not anymore, and 2 villagers are going down, and maybe a 3rd one will go down. It's gonna be close, but I think this one will be... No, it's going down! What is this? Jesse killing another 3 villagers there, and even though Acker has 2 town centers and is able to produce from both of them, he cannot defend from the scouts, and now he's even going for a tower, but a tower is not good enough to defend from the scouts, I believe. And also it's in a pretty bad position there, so I think overall it looks pretty good for Jesse the Emperor, who will reach Castle Age soon. And I'm wondering if Foodplease is still with us. Because he has gone quiet. But he also has not muted himself. So I don't know. He probably has some issues, some connection issues maybe. And now 2 stables being dropped by Jesse the Emperor, who is now also housed, so he needs to drop some houses soon to be able to produce all of these knights that he wants to produce. And now the scouts are back in on the woodland. Now, Foodplease finally joining us again.
Oh, hello, yeah. So, wow, that's crazy aggression here from Jesse. Taking a massive lead in this game, and yeah, with triple stable, he should just steamroll.
Yes,
Herr
indeed,
Acker.
and he already has the +2 attack upgrade, which makes these scouts so deadly against the villagers. It's just a couple of hits, and that's it. And he also has the +1 defense, he has bloodlines, and so the knights can just dominate once they're coming in. Although he's still housed for now like 2 minutes already.
Oh.
So in theory, he can just dominate, but in practice, he can't.
Ah, damn. And the barracks of Herr Acker is forward, so his spearmen have to walk all the way back. That's the risk of having a forward barracks.
Yeah, this gives Herr Acker all the time that he needs to also reach Castle Age. And look at this, again, the stupid, look at the queue of the stable. It's 4 knights, and then it's husbandry, and then it's light calf.
And now with 2 minutes delay, he realizes that he's housed.
And that gave Herr Acker all the time that he needed, basically, to go up to Castle Age.
Yeah, but still, the momentum is in Jesse's favor.
Yeah, but he loses now the scouts. There's 1 knight in the front. And that's it. I mean, he can loop to the woodline, and that could be quite effective.
Acker has good resources now, so if he can think of a plan, he could definitely fight back. But he is now pushed into the defense.
He has a lot of gold, so maybe a couple of monks would be good, but I don't know if he has the micro to do that. And now the single knight in the woodline is doing so much damage, already killing 1 villager. Second one will go down, I think. And tower is just not good enough for defense.
And Jesse just not using his 2 new stables.
Well, why would he? They're just for decoration.
Okay, Acker going for camels.
Ooh,
that's good.
Pretty good. Now 1 knight getting cleaned up by the spearman.
And once again, Jesse going for the light cap upgrade. I think he doesn't know what this upgrade does.
Ah, yeah, that might be the case. He doesn't know it.
But he could just read it.
Well, why read it? But now he can still find more damage on the woodline. This woodline has been so disastrous the whole game.
Yeah.
Now the tower is full. Another villager will get picked. More knights at the gold,
Absolutely.
and Acker doesn't realize. Oh, now finally he realizes this. And now Acker, even though he had 2 town centers the whole time, he is behind by 6-7 villagers now.
Wow.
And it's not enough camels to fight this.
Look at the resources of Jesse the Emperor. If he just for a few minutes remembers to produce out of his free stables.
Oh, he just did just that, I think.
What? Yes.
For the first time.
And that should win him the game.
Well, the light cavalry upgrade needs to come out first, of course. Now finally.
And he needs... Okay. A lot of camels now for Herr Acker, so.
Light calf is completed. No more light calf on the field.
Yeah. Just a little handicap for Jesse the Emperor.
Now a
Doesn't want to make it too easy.
Town center for Jesse in the back. You probably won't be able to spot it if you don't know where it is. It's
No, I can't see it. Oh, wow, no. Oh, why there?
It's a disaster. But again, Herr Acker had so much time to build the camel numbers, and it's quite scary now. And I think Jesse the Emperor cannot really fight this. Although
Well,
the
he
camels,
can outproduce.
yes,
in
and the
theory.
camels don't have a lot of the upgrades, so they don't have bloodlines, for instance.
Indeed. Yeah. So still good for looking good for Jesse, but now he's going for pikeman. Very good.
Because
Pikeman
yeah,
against the camels.
they're good, but maybe
Should go for second
Ooh,
barracks.
he's housed. He's housed, and now that gives Jesse. Oh, but Herr Acker not patrolling. He's not patrolling. What is this, Herr Acker?
Ah, that's a terrible fight for Herr.
Yeah, most of his units are not fighting, and he will just lose everything.
Yeah.
Now some reinforcements trickling in. I mean, wedging in with the archers is great, but not with the camels. You want all of your camels to fight at the same time. What a disaster. Although it seems that...
So yeah, still killing quite a few knights, so...
Seems to be always a one-on-one situation there.
Oh yeah, so the Jesse's knights also bugging out. But now the pikemen, yeah.
Pikemen coming in, and pretty disastrous there. Now that the town center of Jesse in the corner is up, and he could shoot down those lumberjacks, I think.
Yeah, the one of them should get him.
But he
and this siege workshop of Herr Acker has not produced anything. That was a bit ambitious.
Yes. And at this point it's too late to produce a mangonel because Jesse can just counter it with his knights. Knights and spearmen, so that's looking quite dangerous there.
And I'm not sure Herr Acker is realizing that he is being countered here by the pikemen.
Not at all. And look at the score line now. Jesse the Emperor having a firm score lead.
Yep.
He has more villagers.
20 pop more.
He has more military, and I think this could be his game.
Yep. Getting up to another barracks, getting up a monastery. He should add in siege now and push.
Indeed. And Herr Acker, he has nothing.
Yeah. Forward siege workshop and just crush him before he can have the time to fight back.
Indeed.
Herr Acker also stopped producing, but Herr Acker will drop a castle, and Jesse is too passive. Now he's moving.
Okay.
Only with the pikemen.
But where is this castle gonna end up? Okay, so it's gonna be a very defensive castle, which could be good, but it might on the hill might have been better. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
and Jesse's knights are not moving, so the castle will probably go up. So.
Yes, I think there's just a couple of knights and pikemen in the front, so they won't stop the castle.
Yeah. So that's an excellent reaction here from Herr Acker to use this gap, of activity from Jesse and drop the castle.
And now Herr Acker is going for, you won't believe it, archers.
Oh. Okay. Archers. Yeah, well, why not?
I mean, it's good against the pikemen, but he needs so many upgrades.
Knights, yeah, if he would have sent them just half a minute earlier, no chance this castle goes up.
Yeah.
And now he loses the pikemen to the castle. Yeah.
Still good position for Jesse the Emperor, I think.
Yeah.
He can kill the camels and
killing
then he can
camels.
raise the economy.
And he has the second armor upgrade. He could even think about destroying the TC in the north.
Yeah. Or first the wood line.
The wood line.
Destroy the tower.
Honestly, Herr Acker might GG here.
Yes.
That's...
Depending.
How can he stop these knights?
He can't. Just too many already.
Yeah. What a sick game.
Yeah. What a series. I really like it. They seem to be quite evenly matched as players.
Yeah. And Acker recently he confessed that he thinks Jesse is no match anymore for him, but well, he spoke too soon.
We don't see that in this game.
Yeah.
And Jesse producing from all 3 stables at the same time. Can you believe it?
Wow. So Jesse, the The two-handed. Very impressive.
But look at the lumberjacking operation in the south, happily coexisting again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but that's a scary amount of knights there, and as you said, Jesse could just run in and destroy the first town center because there are also no villagers anymore there to garrison.
And Devasal just says that he is pleased as well with this game. Yes, indeed. And I would say we're seeing this game. We should pitch Jesse the Emperor against Devasal soon.
Ooh, but Jesse now losing his knights.
Oh no!
To the spearmen and camels
and bad pathing.
Oh.
Yeah, he can't fight underneath the castle. That's not good.
And now knights numbers not looking so impressive anymore. And
yeah, but the production is still there.
And they're all marching together with the spearmen. Now finally the spearman is getting killed off.
Oh, yeah. But the two-pronged attack is coming in from the other side.
Ooh, nice.
But he's attacking at the wrong point at the moment.
I think so too, but just by perseverance, just by producing and producing, he will in the end be able to win this game, because now he's killing more villagers at the starting town center. He will probably kill the stable, even though the camels can just attack him.
And then the knights can finally fight the camels.
Priorities there. And now the starting town center of the Acker is under pressure.
Ooh, no villagers garrisoned anymore.
Yeah,
could send a few knights to the woodline.
There are no villagers left. Look at this, 35 villagers to 70 villagers. I think there's gonna be GG coming in soon.
Yeah, that's over. Amazing knight play from Jesse.
Scouts into knights with the Magyars, very clean strategy, and Herr Acker just going for this wacky human strategy, just not paying off.
Yeah, it's just too cocky there. What is this strategy?
Yes. And I think he should call this game. There's no way to come back with this AI army of just a couple of archers and kipchaks and camels, and the pathing is terrible. He needs to learn how to use the patrol hotkey.
Yes, that would improve his game a lot.
Now also the lumberjacks getting killed off. It's 32 to 70 villagers. I think the GG is going to come in any minute. Even though the castle is now shooting down the knights. But there's no fletching upgrade, so the town center does not really contribute to the damage. And I think the town center will go down. And then it's going to be GG.
With that, it has to be GG. Although Jesse stopped producing and Acker going for pikemen, but there's nothing left from Acker.
He's now at 20 villagers, and he's finally calling the GG. Again, a pretty good game, I have to say. What happened there?
Wow, crazy good game. I did not expect such a strong performance from Jesse. Especially after that shaky start.
I think now he found his rhythm, he found his game, and he had the strategy, and he just executed the strategy, whereas Herr Acker really didn't seem to have a good plan, and so he lost.
Yeah, indeed.
So let's talk to the players.
Look at this.
So Jesse.
Yes.
You can come over into the casting, now we're all here.
Oh well, now everyone is here.
Okay, that's fine. Congratulations, Jesse, on winning the second game.
Yes.
So we saw that you had a strategy prepared, and you were able to execute it perfectly, and Acker really wasn't able to resist your pressure, and in the end, very decisive victory for Jesse the Emperor.
Yeah, congrats.
Thanks.
So, from your perspective, Jesse, how did this match go? Was it all according to plan, or were there some things you could still improve on?
Well, there were many things that did not go to plan as usual. I think with the economy and resources, could have managed a bit better. I don't remember exactly, but there was some definitely it could have been faster. But Yeah, the camels were annoying, so I had to retreat a little bit. I'm not sure if the pikemen were the right counter for the camels, but in the end I could clean up the camels also with the knights, so that was fine. After I got some upgrades.
Yeah, so pikes do counter camels, so that was a good choice there.
Yeah, unfortunately most of them got killed by the castle fire. Castle, yeah.
You were just a little bit too passive in these moments. You could have denied the castle with your knights.
Almost, yeah. It was just about to go up when I noticed it.
Yeah. So one very important point: always get loom before you click to the feudal age.
Okay.
So that's you lost a couple of villages because you didn't have loom.
I see.
Indeed, yeah, that was a pretty bad mistake. But now to Herr Acker, what was your strategy? Why humans?
I thought I could boom in feudal, and then, yeah, don't know. I think it was a bit too little for a strategy. And also, I wasted some resources building a siege workshop, which never built a single unit.
Yes, we
Things
saw
like
that.
And yeah, I think I should have pressured more with the towers. I think that would have been the strategy to go for in the beginning.
Yeah, because your opponent didn't have loom. But on the other hand, I think still the strategy of Jesse would have put you under serious pressure.
In the end, probably yes.
Because the scouts were doing so much damage. It was kind of predictable that Jesse would go for scouts given his civilization. So building the
that's
barracks
true. So
forward, not a good move if you know you need to defend with the spearmen.
yeah, that's true.
But still, very good game. So now we're gonna see the home map of Herr Acker.
Oh,
And
I'm curious to hear what that would be.
Actually, there's one map I wanted to try out against Jesse, and I never played on that map, but I want to try out, and it's Water Nomad.
Whoa, what the nomad? Whoa.
Get
All
wrecked.
right.
Okay.
Get wrecked.
Yes.
That's amazing.
The
Oh,
viewers gonna love it. I'm
it's
sure.
gonna be a very interesting game.
Yes. So I
Yeah,
would say, then without further ado, you can open the lobby, and yeah, we're hyped to see what you have prepared or what you can show us on this map.
Yeah, absolutely. So one point I want to mention as well, Herr Acker, your tower spots were amazing in both games. So
thank you.
you always placed them exactly such that Jesse couldn't spot them, and very devastating.
I have to admit that maybe there was a bit of luck with it, but
Don't
still,
admit
Mm.
No way.
Yeah, it was calculated.
yeah,
We were sure it was calculated.
counted the tiles. Okay, now I found. I had to close the lobby again because I didn't cross the high civilizations. Okay, so now the lobby's up.
All right. The viewers are typing. They're so hyped for the third game. They can't wait.
I'm really excited to watch the casts afterwards.
Yeah. No, that's a very good series.
Yes,
Excellent.
it is. All right, guys. Then
All right.
we're
I'll
going
go
to the
team 2.
We're going to the spectator studio. So good luck.
Yeah. Thank
All right.
Damn, what a series!
Indeed, I can't believe it that they're putting up such a good show.
Yeah. So always risk. The risk is always that one player just destroys the other player, but not this time.
Not this time. It's really back and forth. But Water Nomad, what do you think about this choice?
Well, I don't like the map. I think it makes for rather predictable games. If you know what you have, what to do, so you just have to go for galleys, I think.
Indeed. The question is, do the players know what to go for?
So I know that at least Herr Acker has watched the game of Get Douched, or you have casted it, right?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
they have seen it. I think Acker definitely has seen it because otherwise he wouldn't have picked the map.
So yeah, but Jesse did not co-cast with you, right? So
Well, I don't know if
Did he?
did I cast it? I don't know anymore.
I don't remember. So, but yeah, maybe both of them have seen it. Yeah.
No, I
So
think it
they
was.
have.
No, it was only Jesse casted. I wasn't there anymore.
Oh, you were not there. Okay.
Yeah, Jesse did cast it.
That's okay. So they know what the strategy should be. Yeah.
So again, do you see the lobby?
I'm not in yet. No.
I don't see it either. I'm searching for Jesse. Maybe I need to search for Acker.
Yeah. I'm doing the same.
Ah, yeah. Okay, I see the lobby now. Good. But it seems like you're
okay.
not in the game yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So the question is, what kind of civilizations they will pick?
So I think the correct choice is Vikings.
Indeed. Yeah, I think so too. Although at the level that they are on, maybe micromanagement isn't as good, and maybe fire galleys are actually good. At least a couple of them, like to mix a couple of them in.
Yeah, true. If you patrol them, that could be good.
Okay, so the game is up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but we have a Vikings mirror.
No, that's insane. Both of them knew.
Yes, so they're also learning theoretical knowledge. And
That's so exciting. I'm surprised. I didn't think both of them would pick the best tip.
So I'm just fast forwarding to reach the current point of the game.
But this map, I think, has the most difficult starts of all the maps I know.
Oh yeah, because you have so many units to control at the same time. So
Yeah.
there's so much micromanagement you need to do. And then I think the TC, if possible, should be on gold and wood at the same time.
Yeah, if you can find a spot, definitely.
Because there's a lot of these. So of course it doesn't work out always, but there's a lot of these spots around.
No, true. Actually, if you find any such spot, you need to build it there because then you are protected. Your gold miners are protected, and your lumberjacks. Yeah.
Because that's the resources you need, and yeah. And what is this dock of Herr Acker to the left of the map?
To the left of the map.
It's right next to.
Oh, they switched colors, didn't they? Yeah.
I think they switched colors. Yeah. It's at the right next to the border of the map. He built a dock.
Whoa! Oh no! What? That's the ugliest dock placement I've ever seen.
Whereas Jesse the Emperor having his next to his town center, which could be good.
Yeah, and that's a decent spot.
Protecting his fishing ships. And now I think the most important thing is to just collect all the water buffaloes.
Yes, so that you don't have to build any more fishing ships. You just eat the water buffaloes and go up to fuel age. Yeah.
So in an ideal case, you never build any farms or any fishing ships. You just eat buffalo meat for days.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so many more water buffaloes, so I think you should use the fishing ships for scouting instead of using the water buffaloes in this case.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, the water buffaloes, you have to keep them home because otherwise the opponent will steal them.
Indeed, and the fishing ships are pretty fast, so they can just roam around the map. The line of sight is decent. Oh, Jesse found Herr Acker, but Herr Acker doesn't garrison. Oh, now garrisons.
Getting in one shot. No, shooting it down.
Ah, yeah, he did get it.
Very good. But overall, the scouting of Jesse is better.
Yes, and that is reflected in the score.
And he even stole 2 water buffaloes right at the porch of Herr Acker.
Nicely done.
Although he's not moving them.
Although Herr Acker now using his fishing ship to scout around more.
Oh yeah.
Using 2 fishing
Okay,
ships
well.
indeed.
That's actually a decent start of both players.
Indeed, so they know what they have to do. Watching your maps, your matches in the Nomad Cup really helped them to know what to do on this map.
Yes.
Pretty amazing.
Oh no, Jesse using the second fishing ship here.
Oh,
Or will he? No.
not yet at least. Let's see where the waypoints are.
The famous waypoints.
Okay, but the next waypoint is not close to the town center, so I think he will be fine. So I think they're a little bit slow. I think they should think about clicking up. Well, Jesse the Emperor has 22 villages.
Yeah, that's at this point he should be able to click up.
And he's housed.
I think he's too heavily on wood.
Or the Herr Acker is housed.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed, but he needs to click up, and the big question for me on this map is when do you get the second dock?
When you advance to the fuel age.
All right, yeah. Because then you
So it
need
has to
yeah.
has to be up when you reach the fuel age. Oh, and Herr Acker queuing 7 villagers and Jesse queuing 6 villagers. Okay.
So it's gonna be a good game indeed.
Oh no, 9. So 8. 8 is one and queuing more. Okay, so they never mind. They actually do not know the strategy.
And Jesse being housed, but look at the sneaky gold mine of Jesse the Emperor. Instead of taking the gold right next to his town center, he is sneaking off to the back.
Yeah, but an ugly placement there, blocking 3 surfaces.
Indeed, and why is he getting gold anyways? He's not up to fuel age. He has queued more villagers, so he doesn't need the gold.
And he has 8 on gold, which is too much. Even if you go for double galleys, I don't think you need 8.
Probably
for double
not.
dock galleys.
And I think, did Herr Acker spot this even with his, he just passed by? Yes, he knows about the gold mine. So it's not even
Ooh,
hidden. Herr Acker also getting
So
more
sending a
about
few
the-
galleys there, devastating.
Well, if they will ever get any... Oh, now Jesse has queued fuel age.
That was a hotkey issue again. And
now
both of them
at
queuing
the same
Loom.
time. And queuing
And
Loom
both
after.
queuing Loom. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
I think it's fine to get it after the fuel age.
Yeah, of course, I agree. In this map, where you don't even have a scout, I think it's actually good to get it after fuel age.
Because then you're up faster, and you can already start producing the galleys.
Yeah. However, you could click up probably even faster to the fuel age by saving 50 food and instead going for loom. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, probably.
Well, it depends. Oh, he's trying to steal. Acker is trying to steal the buffalo, but couldn't get them. Now he's coming back now.
He will
Underneath
not
Jesse's
rest. He will not rest until he's stealing the buffaloes.
and Jesse not reacting. Disrespect move.
Oh, he could have gotten it. Now both players having 2 docks.
Ah.
But I think the dock
Indeed.
placement of Herr Acker on the side is really bad.
But Jesse.
Jesse now going for a
Okay.
3rd dock.
So I think just for practical reasons, it's good to have your docks close to each other so you can double click them.
Okay, but what a disaster for Herr Acker. He doesn't have gold and he's not going for gold.
Whoa, no!
And probably now he realizes, oh, I can get a single galley out.
Oh no! That's terrible.
And Yeah, he's getting the mining camp, but no villagers going there. What is he doing? He needs to get the gold
Oh.
ASAP. A single villager task to get gold. A single
Where-
one.
Oh.
And
Oh
he's
no, and he...
not producing villagers either. What is he doing at the moment?
Going for double bit X and Jesse queuing up so many ships.
But Jesse now also vacating the gold mine.
With all villagers?
Yeah.
What? Why? Demo
It-
rafts, okay.
Demo route. Okay, but he's not going for gold. He's just like, okay, I'm not going for gold either. It's all food from here. But why?
Oh,
He doesn't need the food.
That's so
I mean, he
strange.
wants to
Wait,
go
what's...
for Castle Age, but
Jesse, Acker actually sent a galley on this weak spot. Oh, and Jesse, maybe he preemptively sent away the villas, but no.
but then he would have just gone for the other gold mine there. Losing a demolition ship, I don't know if it's really worth it.
No. No, demos are not good against galleys anyway.
Yeah. Now finally Haka getting some gold income. But still only having 5 gold miners. Probably not enough, because he also needs to think about going up to Castle Age. And also getting the blacksmith to get the upgrades. And Acker having 1,600 wood. So he should just rebalance his economy, or maybe even just get a couple of scouts to harass the opponent. I don't know.
Oh, now he... Oh, fool, you mean? Yeah, okay. Oh, he's fighting the galleys with the villagers. What is this? Oh, the
Oh.
demo! The demo!
The demo! No, it's not gonna do anything.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but now he's off gold, and that's it.
Yeah, and this is why galleys are better than fire galleys, because the fire galley couldn't get in there.
Indeed, indeed. And if your opponent doesn't have a navy, then there's no point in going for fires. But now, yeah, Acker has defended from this for now.
Yeah, but he's 12 villagers behind.
12 villagers behind. But he's still not producing. Why is he not producing villagers? The whole time.
He has 1,900 food.
He's just. Does he want to go fast imp or what? He's
But
producing villagers for 5 minutes.
horrible. And Jesse now even going for a blacksmith.
Ooh, that was a good demo hit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Acker chose this as his home map, but he's just refusing to get more villages. 25, that's it. And now he will lose his galleys there.
And again, he's not on gold, so no more production for him in the second.
I mean, why even get any more food at all? And why? Oh, he has got now the mill to get the market because he wants to get the market, but is that really the priority here?
Why not just send the vills from the buffaloes on the gold?
Yes, and now he's getting a watchtower to protect the gold, which is probably a good move.
Would be a good idea to build a watchtower on this hill. Yeah, but luckily for Acker, Jesse is neglecting production as well.
Okay, but now Acker realizing, queuing 8 more villagers. And now Acker, he is going forward. So far, no upgrades for these players. Now let's see the galley micro. Not so good. I think Jesse having the upper hand here.
I think the micro consists of control. if
Not,
that.
not even patrol, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. No movement. Oh no!
Oh!
No, Acker micro.
Okay,
Oh!
good micro. Not bad, but he needs more numbers.
Yeah.
No upgrades for either galleys. I think Jesse wanted to go for fire ships, but realized that he couldn't build them, and that's why he's going for demolition rafts.
Okay, yeah. True, they're Vikings. They can't even go for fire ships. I forgot about that as well.
Yeah, that was the only point why Vikings might not be the best civilization, but I think this level, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Now the markets, the ever important market for these players. I mean, that's the thing.
And-
You can just skip the mill and everything.
Yeah. Well, no, you need the mill for.
For the market, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But do you need the market?
Okay, yeah, probably not. I mean, both of them have the resources to click up to the castle age.
Yeah. Okay, you
And-
need the buildings.
Well, Jesse has the wood to build the building. He has a blacksmith, but no market. And Herr Acker probably has the market, but no blacksmith.
And probably
Building the blacksmith.
Yeah, and Jesse probably wonders why he can't build the market.
Oh no! And he's not producing. I think Jesse is completely flustered.
He's like, okay, what is this?
Oh no, Herr Acker is not producing. Oh, okay. So.
Akaza, yeah, he's now producing one
Uh,
demo raft, but no
they-
villagers, no castle
Okay,
age.
lacking wood.
But look at the
Mm.
queue of Jesse. The queue is really good.
Wow, brutal. And 4 docks now.
4 docks,
And
and 3 of them.
3 of them
producing.
working.
But
But
Herr
he
going
will
for the
never
castle age.
click up. Yeah. He doesn't know that he can't. Why he can't build a market? That is so funny.
But now Jesse, he needs to attack now. Basically, he needs to get rid of the enemy fleet, and then he has a good shot at this game. But if he waits too long and Acker gets the castle age upgrades, then it's gonna be really bad.
Indeed. Yeah, I can imagine his desperation. What? I was going for a stable instead.
Did you build a barracks somewhere? Oh yeah, there's
He
the
must
barracks.
have built it.
Yeah,
And then a stable, and now he can click up. And he clicked up immediately.
that's funny. But this gives Herr Acker a good timing opportunity. However, Herr Acker 10
Yeah.
villages behind all this time, so he should have way less resources. But
Indeed.
doesn't seem to be the case too much. It seems to be pretty close. And Herr Acker could go for a kind of a fast imp.
Yes. What is this game?
Ooh, and he's housed.
Oh, they're moving.
He's housed. Ooh, let's look at the demos. Look at the demos.
Great shots.
Great shots all around.
And no micro all around.
And I think Jesse has this in terms of numbers. And Herr Acker
Yeah.
just needs to retreat. It doesn't make sense to fight until the upgrades are in.
And no upgrades either.
Ooh.
Yeah, Acker losing his army just before his upgrade kicks in.
Yeah. That's bad. That's really bad. But he has the defensive tower. And towers do a lot of damage to ships. And now the
Yeah.
upgrades are in for Herr Acker. And let's see how big of a difference that makes.
Jesse, he could out-micro the clumsy war galleys, but instead he's retreating.
The war wagons of the sea.
Yes. Ah.
But both players not having any upgrades. No blacksmith, no... is it careening?
Oh, Jesse going for a longboat switch.
Ooh, and Herr Acker losing the HP of his ships under the town center.
And okay, Acker now also switching to longboats, and yeah, no careening, of course, no fletching even.
Yeah. Which is, I think, is especially important for the longboats, isn't it? Or
The fletching, or
I don't know. Is it?
I'm not sure.
I don't know how the longboats work.
I mean, both of them will get extra attack and range, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jesse is just having the bigger army.
Indeed, and it's only growing from here, and Herr Acker has enough for the Imperial Age.
Huh. Yeah, but I think Imperial Age would be the wrong call here. He should produce
Yes,
army
but
instead.
he doesn't have enough wood, and he's quickly running out of wood control as well. So he has this patch in the back of his base, and otherwise he has nothing. And now the side dock is really bad for him.
Yeah, okay, I'll just have to head out for a moment and
Alright.
let the cats out.
All right, no worries.
Be back
No,
in a sec.
no chicken incident this time,
Yeah.
but a cat incident. And now a castle going down for Herr Acker, and the tower is doing a lot of damage, but he needs to garrison the tower to increase that damage a lot. And this could go either way. So either Herr Acker is really doing a lot of damage with the tower and the town center, killing off the fleet, or Jesse the Emperor just overwhelms Herr Acker. It's difficult to call at this point, because Jesse is losing a lot here due to the tower and town center fire. You see how much damage they do. They do bonus damage against ships, but the castle is being denied, and I think there's going to be the GG here, because there's nothing that Herr Acker can do basically. All of his villagers are idle, and he won't be able to produce anything anymore. The lumberjacks are off wood. The castle is being denied. However, Jesse also throwing away a lot of ships here underneath the town center. Losing another war galley, losing another longboat there. And yeah, maybe if this castle can complete, then there is a chance for Herr Acker, but so far is really difficult to see. And I think Jesse the Emperor will take this game and will take this serious, and I hope that Foodbeast will come back before this game ends.
Yeah, I'm back, hey.
Although now the castle will be able to be completed because Jesse is not focusing on the villagers. So the castle will go up and the castle will be able to shoot down all of these ships, but still it's disastrous for Herr Acker. He has 27 villagers against 41 and 2, but now, yeah, and a lot of idols as well.
Ooh, Herr Acker just being steamrolled the second game in a row.
Yes.
By the superior army numbers.
Yes. Even though there are no upgrades for Jesse's longboats, there are just so many of them.
Okay, so berserks now for Herr Acker.
Oh, that's a disaster, because he probably realized that he has so much wood and gold that he could just go for berserks, but instead just go, I think really honestly go to Imperial Age with the wood and gold if you have extra.
Yeah.
And try to,
or invest in Botkin Arrow.
Or, well, that would be even better, of course, but he's not thinking about that, and I think this game will be over soon.
Yeah. Yeah, Herr Acker is completely cornered. In fact, there is still ships even in the back of Jesse's base, of Herr Acker's base, so
indeed, and now they're coming back to harass the lumberjacks. And yeah, Herr Acker has to hope that Jesse is throwing away as many ships as possible. Which, to be fair, Jesse is doing.
Yeah.
Like losing.
They're going.
Ooh, the castle is so good against these ships.
Yeah. Ooh, one volley and its ship is sunk. Whew.
Indeed. I hope the viewers are not disappointed with the final game. Looks to be. I thought that Herr Acker had more of a strategy on this map.
Well, I think both players had more or less the same strategy, but this is normal, I guess, for Water Nomad. Once one player gets the upper hand with army numbers, then it's GG. Over from there.
Indeed.
So that's why I think it's not a very exciting map, because the games are predictable and decided quickly. But still, nice to see this map sometimes.
Indeed, and Jesse the Emperor now preparing for Imperial Age with the monastery and university.
Oh, okay.
Because he surely isn't going for ballistics, is he?
No, that would be unheard of.
Herr Acker losing his university, on the other hand. And I don't know why he's not calling this yet. I think he just doesn't want to give up so early, but I think it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, the score looks deceiving.
Yeah, it's why is it so close? Doesn't make much sense, I would say.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it's probably because of all these berserks in the castle.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Now Acker getting another town center, but it's in the middle of nowhere. It's not really protecting. Well, I mean, there is a wood line, but there's not much wood left.
Yeah,
Probably
and the
just
gold is
enough.
already.
Yeah, gold
I
is
know.
gone. The only thing going for Herr is that Jesse the Emperor is housed all the time.
Yeah,
But
his production is still going strong.
indeed, and no player going for Botkin Arrow. That's maybe they don't know that Botkin Arrow does affect ships.
Yeah, that's possible. Well,
Jesse.
also, Jesse didn't get fletching when he built archers in the first game.
Ah, okay, so probably not familiar with the blacksmith upgrade at all.
Yeah, that needs to be ironed out in some extra coaching sessions.
I think so too. I mean, I can understand that they're not going for careening and stuff like this, but you should at least go for blacksmith upgrades.
Yeah, I think I also learned about careening only in the Nomad Cup.
Yeah, me too. I didn't. I knew that there was some upgrade that you should get.
Yeah, but I never bothered to research what that was.
Yes. Yeah, there's careening. Oh, Herr needs to garrison at least. Oh, I mean, either you garrison or you just GG here, but
Yeah. Garrison into GG.
garrison into GG. Yeah, he's not doing that. He's not garrisoning at all. He's just like,
Nice.
now finally, but it's a little bit too late. He could have killed all of these ships probably.
Sending the berserks also with 0 upgrades.
I mean, now finally his back wood line is clear again, but there's no... Probably, you're right, probably because of the score he's still in the game.
Yeah. He thinks, oh, Jesse doesn't have anything either, but no.
No, Jesse has yeah, not as much as he should have in this type of situation. But he still has a lot.
Okay, both players ceasing to produce anything.
They're preparing for him. Go up to him.
With 2 villages on food, only takes a few minutes.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And Acker, right, he has 0
Yeah,
on food,
because
80 food.
Jesse has no market, and he has 940 food and 2 villages on food.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to get the market.
He will ask us after this game, oh guys, I couldn't build a market, this is ridiculous, what happened?
He probably thinks that on Water Nomad you can't build a market. Because it's a map setting. Actually, Berserk's finding some ship kills, surprisingly.
If only they had squires.
If only they had any upgrades. If only he had war galleys instead.
Yeah, that would be even more amazing.
Now he's going for barracks probably to get squires.
Oh.
So spearmen have a bonus damage against ships, so maybe you should go for spearmen in this game.
No. The Berserk's actually destroying a few ships.
Yeah, and now a villager. But yeah, this game is over. We're just waiting for the resign.
Yeah. Players teasing the audience a bit here.
Yeah, no ballistics, no fletching, no nothing. Okay, Devasal is saying he's not giving up on Herr Acker because Jesse the Emperor is throwing his ships away.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, it's only a 15 military lead now for Jesse the Emperor, so maybe he actually has the potential to still throw this game. That would be the saddest throw of our whole Age of Empires career.
Indeed, indeed, because there's no way he should lose. Yeah, but so far not too much happening now. Jesse the Emperor now finally he has collected the required food.
With 2 villagers, maybe 2 fishing ships,
it's
probably.
fishing ships. Yeah, there's one weak fishing ship in the middle, and then I think there's another one somewhere.
The hero fishing ships. Imagine Jesse would lose these 2 fishing ships. He couldn't get food anymore because he also doesn't think about collecting it with the wills.
Okay, but now I think the GG push is coming in.
Yeah, he probably will lose a few ships to the castle and retreat.
But now he's first killing all the gold miners, killing the lumberjacks. And yeah, Acker only has 4 galleys, and there's nothing he can do. I mean, he must realize that there's nothing that he can do. He's also, none of these players are trying to a kind of a repair. And now we see a militia coming out. So let's see what this does. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Another militia coming out. Yeah, it did nothing.
Yeah, in that case, at least go for spearmen.
Yes, another militia coming out. And he has more queued, and he has the man-at-arms upgrade queued.
Oh no!
And
I cancelled it.
And he has a lot of farmlands around his town centers as well. But Devasal is right, because a lot of these ships are being thrown away. And imagine if Herr Acker had Fletching and Botkin Arrow to get more range, then he could really do some damage here.
Yeah, if only these players would use their blacksmith.
Yeah, and Herr Acker going for, what is this? It's petards in his castle.
Petards. I think he should call it now. That's Jesse's imp.
Yeah, he should do this. Now Jesse also going for heavy demo, but the game is finally over. Jesse steamrolling Herr Acker on Water Nomad in the best of 3, and with this, Jesse the Emperor wins the best of 3 against Herr Acker.
Exciting stuff.
Although the last
Unbelievable
game was a little bit underwhelming compared to the previous ones, but still good game.
Yeah, that's just due to the map, but overall series was very good.
Was a very good series, and surprisingly, Jesse won. I hope Jesse will come over to the casting studio. But in the meantime, we can talk to Herr Acker. So, Herr Acker, what happened there? It was your home map, and then you got steamrolled.
As I said, it was something I wanted to try out. I've never played on this map before, so maybe it was too high of a bar. Yeah.
It was a little bit too much there, I think. So, Jesse, congratulations on winning the best of 3.
Thank you.
Congrats. Yeah, you surprised the viewers here with your victory.
Well, how can it be a surprise? My name should actually not be Jesse the Emperor, but Jesse the Admiral. So.
Ooh, Jesse the Admiral.
See, the C game is my game.
Ooh.
Although this is a really weird map because we are not allowed to have a market. So at some point I ran out of food.
I had a market. You can have a market.
We were predicting.
Oh, it was because I was Vikings then.
No, we were predicting your statement that you couldn't build a market because of the map, but actually you could build a market.
The mill, right?
Yeah, you did the
mill.
Oh.
But another thing, you can't build fire ships.
Yeah,
fire
that's
galleys.
the Vikings. That's the Vikings.
Ah, damn. It's I thought beforehand if I use Vikings or I think Saracens, because the Saracens have the faster attack. I think it was Saracens.
Yeah, Vikings is better here, I would say. They have cheaper ships, and that's so strong.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, but I just watched the timeline, and I just I didn't manage to pump out an army as Jesse did.
Yeah, because you didn't.
But okay, now I've played on Water Nomad.
Yeah, you were lacking gold in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a bit of a mismanagement in the economy because I had a gold right next to the TC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you gather the water buffalo? Because I feel like I got all the water buffalo from the map.
I took loads of water buffaloes.
Oh, did you? Okay.
It was about even because there's so many of them on the map that it's pretty
Mm.
So in the chat, Devasal says that he's hyped to challenge the so-called admiral.
On what nomad?
Well, on any map, I presume.
Just one question: is there any non-ship unit that can or that is good against ships? Because in the end I tried to build just something and throw it against the ships.
Yeah, so there's a small bonus damage by spearmen given to ship, but it's not worth
Spearmen,
it.
okay.
It's not really worth it. So
Especially not against long ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that could work would be mangonels, but even then, probably ships are better.
Yeah. I mean, a different scenario, bombard cannons can be used if you have the land
Yeah.
and the sea, but it's you should just go full on ships.
Monks can be good against fire galleys, but not against galleys.
Yeah, and also on this map where the ships can go anywhere, even that is difficult.
Yeah.
So yeah, just pump out the ships and hope that you have more than your opponent.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And both of you didn't go for any upgrades at all. So you have the blacksmith, and fletching affects your ships as well.
Fletching effect. Okay. Yeah.
So it gives the +1 attack and +1 range. And also in the dock, there's a tech called careening, which gives your ships more pierce armor.
Damn.
Where's that?
In the dock.
Careening.
And then there's ballistics in the university.
Yeah, university. I built the university, but I forgot to do that.
Yeah, I built the university, but I only researched. I don't know what it was that makes the castles and towers strong against ships because it was just so defensive.
Okay. There's heated shot.
I'm not sure if it was worth it.
You researched it. Okay, well that's
good.
A good, valiant effort.
You could have just crept forward with towers, actually. I think a lot of towers, because Jesse was really sacrificing a lot of the ships. But yeah, the score was really deceiving. It looked much closer than it was. All right, guys. So that was a great
because
okay.
The score was so high, and I was like, "Is Herr Acker somewhere else on the map?"
No,
I sent some boats, but
just the water score is pretty weird, and Herr had the berserks queued and something. So I think looking at the score is not a good indicator in these games. All right, so I think I will stop streaming now. There was a pretty amazing best of 3. We will upload it to YouTube, of course, and then we're pretty hyped for the next best of 3 between Devasal and the newly found Jesse the Admiral.